Beautiful people, welcome back to our platform and thank you so much for joining the platform today. So, there is somebody asked me a question to be precise, and I would be answering the question. But there are a lot of things I want to say here, so please listen to me very well, then you can then know what to do from there. This is the question. He said, "Hello Milton, is it advisable for me to travel abroad to hustle at the age of 33 and next year I would be 34?" And now we will be talking about some of the things that you need to know. Like, guys, look, there are many things that people consider when they are moving abroad. There are so many things that some people are thinking about this jackpot thing. Let me draw your attention to this. The first question you need to ask yourself, the person who asked me this question, or if you have something like this, you have been thinking about it, you need to ask yourself, why do I want to travel? That is the thing. And this person is saying that, is it advisable to move abroad at that age and hustle? To me, this is what it depends on. First, I always tell people, ask yourself where you are at the moment. Is it better? Are you getting something good from where you are at the moment? Are you actually working? If you are working, are you getting a good salary? If you are getting a good salary, then to me, it is of no need for you to be traveling abroad. But again, what is a good salary? It now depends on you. If you are comfortable with the money you are being paid, excellent. You can remain in your home country. To me, if I'm earning and I'm saving, right, then I don't see any need of going abroad. There are a lot of people who are making a lot of money back home. So that way, I don't think if they are going abroad again, they are going for money. Like I said, there are so many reasons why people move abroad, and money should be the first one. So you need to ask yourself, where I am at the moment, do I have the resources to relocate, and where do I want to relocate to? I'm now talking to people with similar questions. Secondly, where I am at the moment, if in case I do not want to relocate, am I getting what I really deserve? Of course, we know the way our payment system is in Africa. So ask yourself this question. Then if you are not, then I think it is time for you to jackpot. The second thing is I want to tell you is, so many people are not moving abroad because of this maybe money thing. Of course, money is going to come into place. You need money to survive, right? Because abroad is not somewhere you just go and you sit. You don't just go abroad, then you start picking money from the street. No, you need to work for it. But the advantage abroad have over most of our country, like most of our African countries, is the currency has value. Okay, there are so many other opportunities. Like in Denmark, if you go to Denmark, there is a lot of benefits for people in Denmark. I know people who move abroad at the age of 60. I know someone who recently moved with a child. The lady is 43 years from an African country. I don't want to mention that. I was the one who personally gave her advice. She applied and her study visa was approved. Yeah, she's in Canada now. I know people who are 40 plus, they are moving. Yes, I know them. Some people are moving abroad because they are running away from all this noise. Some are moving because they are running away from the poor healthcare, poor electricity, poor internet, and so many other factors. Now, people equally move abroad because they want to chase permanent residency in other countries. So you need to put this into consideration. If that's what you want, if that is true, if that is what you want, then why not? You can jackpot, you are still young. But if that's not what you want, you stay back. Now, people equally move abroad because they want a second nationality, which is what we call citizenship. You should understand this. Citizenship is what most of us we are looking for. Citizenship is what most people are looking for because of their children. Most people are moving abroad. I have a lot of people who are telling me, Milton, I want to go because my children. You know, the energy you are using now to hustle. Most of us, we have certificates, we have degrees. They are not valuable in our country. But with these things, if you get extra skills abroad, you are good to go with such papers, right? Now, the energy you have now, you are pushing. that's the same energy your children might have. Your children might end up not even having the energy to hustle the way you are. So most of us, we are already wise now. We want to make better for our children. Some of us want to make better for ourselves, especially, right? Now, some people will tend to migrate because they are looking for this citizenship so that at the end of the day, their children will be comfortable. Because if you are a citizen or a permanent resident in another country like Canada, automatically your children also get the same right and they would definitely become citizens while you automatically become a citizen someday, right? It's not going to be a day's right. It's not something which is just easy, but definitely you can get something from it. So there are so many reasons, and citizenship is one of the things. Imagine if you are a citizen in Canada, right, or a permanent residency or a permanent residence, you pay the same tuition and most Canadian citizens. Then when you are a citizen, automatically you get almost all the amenities. Same thing applies in so many other countries. You get. So most people, I know most people are moving abroad just because of their children, not because of this money. But at the end of the day, money is still, because without money you cannot get all of these things. So you have to really look at yourself. Where I am I comfortable? That is the first question you need to ask. Am I getting what I truly deserve? Because trust me, most of us with degrees and masters and PhD, we are not working under a salary. We are working below 100k, 200k. Some people, in fact, I don't want to mention it, but you understand that if you go to a particular country, you can make better for yourself. So these are the type of questions you need to ask, right? To me, I always say it, and I always tell people who come to me for consultation, if you are not getting what you truly deserve, okay, then you think you have the resources and you think you are good to go, migrate. It is as simple as ABC, no sugar coating. Because why are you there in the first place when you cannot get impact for yourself? Imagine you are in a country with a master's degree, with a PhD degree, then they are paying you maybe 100k, 150, 200. Right? Let's assume 200 is okay for our own economy, but if you are comfortable, we are not forcing anybody. You stay back. But if you are not, you move away, because of course others will stay back. Not everybody will stay. Others will move. Not everybody will move. I hope you understand. So I'm just trying to answer this young man who asked me this question. I believe you are going to get your answers from here. At least I've explained many things that you need to know. You equally need to do your own research. But if you were my brother, I would tell you, I will ask you this question: are you working? Are you earning? How much are you earning? Are you comfortable? Do you want this for your kids? If no, then the only way out is to jackpot. There are so many other things I will talk about very soon, and I believe that everybody is going to benefit from that. If you want to migrate with your family as an international student, like if you want to be the one to go as a student then, but carrying your family along, then you should know that you have to apply to Finland. Yeah, but you also need to understand that there are new laws that are coming into place. I have a video about this information I dropped here few days back. It's not been long, I think last week. So please check that video to know the new laws. Finland, let me just hint you again. Finland is trying to introduce application fee, and also they are trying to stop scholarships and increase tuition fee. So note this, the video is there on the channel, so check it out. So if you want to move to Finland with family, there is also proof of funds set aside. There are videos on the channel already. Thank you. Then the next country, and before I even go to the next country, I want to tell you that if you move with your family to Finland, you as a student, you are going to work, I think, is it 25 or 30 hours per week? Then your spouse is going to work full time. But remember, you have to be dedicated to school, so you get the number of ECTS credit units you need in order to renew your residence permit. I hope this is clear, because if you fail to pass or renew your residence permit, your spouse who is under you and working full time will not be able to work. I hope you know that. Thank you. Let's go to Portugal. Portugal is the next country you can immigrate to with your family, but remember, you need more money in case you want to migrate with family to Portugal. Every detail is on this channel. I mentioned that before, so you should know that. The next country we are talking about now is Canada. Before, you can move with family to Canada if you are going for a diploma program postgraduate certificate or maybe a degree program. But now, as I speak to you, the laws have changed, the rules are now different, and I have videos about the changes that occurred in Canada a few months back. And one of them is that if you want to move with family to Canada now, you have to apply for a master's or PhD program. Otherwise, you cannot move with family to Canada. I hope you understand. And remember, with moving with family to Canada, your proof of funds have to double. First of all, as a single applicant or a single student, you have to have $20,635 plus your one fee for one academic year plus $5,000 or $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 for miscellaneous, which is extra. This is supposed to be your proof of funds. Remember, this is money physically that needs to be in your bank account or your sponsor's account, and you have to show supporting documents. You are not just going to print a bank statement and go and tell the visa officer that, oh, this is my bank statement, this is my proof of funds. No, you have to show how you got the money. You cannot just show us money, right? This is the visa officer. They want to know how you got the money, because they are trying to stop fakeness and people doing money laundering. I hope you understand. And of course, there are so many other things to do. Videos on this YouTube channel will guide you. Then the next country you need to move with, if you want to move abroad with your family as well, you should be looking at Spain. Every detail is on this channel. I have mentioned this many times, so it is now your duty to take time and watch the videos. Thank you so much. The next country you are going to move with, or you can move with your family, is Iceland. Remember, all these things I'm talking about, you need to be looking at your budget, because budget is involved. If you want to know more about the proof of funds, there are videos on this YouTube channel to explain all those details to you. If you need a one-on-one call with me, book an appointment from the video description box and I will call you. It is that simple, right? Thank you. If you have any other question, drop it in the comment section and I will get back to you. The next country you should move with, if you want to move with family, is Sweden. As I speak to you, admissions is open in Sweden already, and I have a lot of things I mentioned in that video. There is a video, not one, not two, about 3 or 4 videos about how to study in Sweden. Admissions is open in Sweden, tuition fee, schools to apply for if you are targeting scholarships, how you should budget, and visa application to study in Sweden. Sweden accepts families, and there is a proof of funds for you to study in Sweden. That of the family is also included. So check those videos on the channel and thank me later.